Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today Group 6 is going to present about Chapter 6, which is Project Quality Management. And my name is Nur Alia from BBA course, and I'm the first presenter. Project Quality Management is all of the process and activities needed to determine and achieve project quality. But what does quality really mean? At its most basic level, quality means meeting the needs of customer. This is also as fit for use. As the project manager, there are three key quality management concepts that will help you deliver a high quality project. First, customer satisfaction is a key measure at a project's quality. It's important to keep in mind that the project quality management is concerned with both the product of the project and the management of the project. If the customer doesn't feel the product produced by the project meets their need or didn't meet their expectation, then the customer is very likely to consider the project quality as poor, regardless of what the project manager or team thinks. As a result, not only it is important to make sure that the project requirements are met managing customer expectation, it's also a critical that you need to handle well for your project to succeed. The cost of quality includes money spent during the project to avoid failure and money spent during and after the project because of failure. These are known as the cost of conformance and the cost of non-conformance. Let's see the difference. The cost of preventing mistake is usually much less than the cost of correcting them. This key quality is called prevention over inspection. The last key quality is continuous improvement. It is a concept that exists in all of the major quality management approaches, such as Six Sigma and total quality management. Next is continuous improvement. It is simply the ongoing effort to improve your product, services, or processes over time. This improvement can be small incremental changes or major breakthrough type changes. Project quality management has three key processes that you should perform in your project. Okay, point number one is plan quality. It is involved identifying the quality requirement for both the project and the product and documenting how the project can show it is meeting the quality requirement. The output of this process include a quality management plan, quality metrics, quality checklist, and process improvement plan. Point number two is quality assurance. It is to verify that the project processes are sufficient so that if they are being adhered to, the project deliverables will be a good quality. Process checklists and project audits are two methods used for project quality assurance. Lastly is performing quality control. Performing quality control is verifying that the product meets the quality requirement. Peer review and testing are two methods used to perform quality control. The results will determine if corrective action is needed. The input of plan quality management is number one, the project management plans. It includes other subsidiary management plans and baseline that may help influence the development of the quality management plan. For example, the scope baseline and change management plan may provide insight as to work processes that will be performed to achieve the deliverables and how changes to those processes will be managed. Since quality management is a function of producing deliverables that meet stakeholder expectation, the stakeholder register will be an input. This project document is developed in the project stakeholder management chapter and includes a list of project stakeholder and some attributes about their involvement. Okay, number three is the risk register. Risk register will also be an input as some of the risks that have been identified may affect the project ability to meet quality standard. Number four is the requirement documentation. It is the other key input to the plan quality management process. Stakeholder requirement will provide insight to the team to determine how they will need to inspect deliverables and ensure that requirements are met. Number five is enterprise environmental factors. It can be a major input to defining the management approach, particularly government standards, stakeholder culture, and the organization existing infrastructure and tools. Number 6 is organizational process assets. It may contribute a quality management plan, template, and lesson learned. Since quality is often managed at the organizational level, projects in those organizations must comply with any policies and procedure that exist. For the tools and technique of plan quality management is number one is cost benefit analysis and cost of quality. Okay, cost benefit analysis is a technique in which the project team evaluates the benefits of quality, less rework, lower cost, and stakeholder acceptance. It is the important that the cost of quality does not exceed the benefit. This reminds us that our goal is to meet customer expectation, not exceed them. This requires an understanding of stakeholder tolerance levels to plan in a proper level of quality management. Okay, cost of quality is the total cost involved in preventing poor quality inspection and the correction of defects. It breaks down into two major categories, which is the cost of conformance, which is it's good, and cost of non-conformance, which is it's bad. The cost of conformance include the money spent on activities that will prevent poor quality and to discover quality issues. These include the cost of to improve process through training, upgrading equipment, taking extra time, as well as the cost of inspection. The cost of non-conformance includes the costs incurred because of poor quality. It may include deliverables that need to be thrown away, also known as scrap, the cost of rework, which may repairing under warranty. This can also include any liabilities that the performing organization may be responsible for if deliverables fails. There are a few more tools and techniques associated with the plan quality process. Benchmarking. Benchmarking is a technique of creating a basis for measuring current project performance using information from comparable projects. This may be a past project with an organization or involve research of other projects and products in the same industry. Next is flowcharts. Flowchart display the visual steps and decision involved in a work process. They can be used across all the quality management processes and are particularly relevant to the process improvement activities involvement in managed quality. Next is a logical data model. It is a graphical data representation described using a business language rather than specific technology. Next is matrix diagrams. It can help map relationship between different factors, causes, and objective. Next is mind mapping. It provides a visual representation of quality requirement, constraint, dependencies, and other relationships. Next is test and inspection planning. It includes planning how to test or inspect the project deliverables to ensure stakeholder requirement will be met. Okay, the last one is meeting. Meetings are common tools and technique used to describe the experience that the project management team, consultant, and other project stakeholder may bring to the management of project quality and the collaboration that must take place among these stakeholders. Okay, for the output, we have 2 points, which is the quality management plan and quality metrics. Okay, the quality management plan is a formal documentation describing how the project management team will implement the organization's quality management policies and create deliverables that meet requirement. It should also define how the value of product development processes can be enhanced. This should detail the relationship between the quality control and managed quality processes. Next is quality metrics. It is the documentation stating how quality will be measured for project product or processes. Okay, the last one is project documents. Okay, many processes may lead to updates in project documents such as the risk register or activity attributes. Since project documents are not subject to the same level of approval that the baselines are, these updates will not require formal change control. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is mgt6093. My matric number is I191036662. Now we continue for the second stage in this topic, which is perform quality assurance. In this process, it can be called as the executing process group, which is we will determine whether the standard are being met and the project are being done by are being followed by the standard and policy that already discussed at the first stage. So in this process, we will emphasize on the reducing waste, doing the right thing, and also ensuring that non-value activities are not contained in this project, which means we will focus on the needs of our customer need, and make sure that the quality are being meet the customer expectation. In short, in this process, we facilitate the improvement of the quality process. So, at this is the illustrate that the flow that how this process are being done, which is it has three process, which is input, tools and technique, and also output. Inputs. In input process, we will discuss about five things, which is project management plan, process improvement plan, quality metric, quality control measurement, and also project document, which is basically we will discuss about how to describe the project perform quality assurance that we will carry out, how the project can help the quality of organizing, the measurement of the amount of the product, to analyze and evaluate the quality of the process of the project, and also to also the influence quality assurance work and should be monitored within the context of a system for configuration management. Second process is the tools and technique. It has three things that we emphasize, which is quality management and control tools, quality audits, and also process analysis. For quality management and control tools, usually the company will use a graph to make sure that no mistake will happen, and also there is no process that will be missed when the project is done. And also the the thing that they can improve for the future project. Second is quality audit. Quality audit is used to check whether the project is complying with the organization policy standard and procedure, and whether the policy standard procedure are efficient and effective or not for the project, so that from here they can make a few changes to make sure the project is going smooth until the end. For the process analysis, it used to review the quality process with the aim to ensure that the work is being done effectively and efficiently or not. For output, we have 5 points, which is the 4 point, which is change request, project management plan update, project document update, and also organizational process asset update. For the change request, we use to take corrective action, preventive action, or to perform defect repair. If anything mistake happen on the project, we will do another inspection, which is to see if the mistake happen or not. If yes, we will do the corrective action or preventive, and also the defect repair. For the change for the project management plan, it is include the quality management plan, scope management plan, schedule management plan, and also cost management plan, which is already my friend already said at the first stage. Project document update, it is we will look about the quality audit report, training plan, and also the process documentation, which is anything relate to the cost budget. We will make sure that we document we keep the document, and also make a report regarding the cost that we use, and make sure the cost that already discussed at the first stage is being followed, and there's no anything mistake happen during the process. Organizational process asset update is to make sure that the organization's quality standard are being followed by the customer policies and standard, and also to make sure that the quality management system is good from beginning until the end.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Nur Natasha binti Nur Hakimi, and my metric number is I19103657. Okay, I'm going to continue the next point, which is control quality. Okay, control quality is the process of monitoring and recording result of executing the quality activities to assess performance and recommend necessary changes. The key benefit of this process there has 2 points in this control quality, which is first is identifying the causes of poor process of product quality and recommending either recommending or taking action to eliminate them. Second is validating the project deliverable and work meet the requirements specified by key stakeholder necessary for the final acceptance. Okay, by this part, we know that control quality is about identifying the causes of poor process or product quality and recommending and or taking action to eliminate if the quality of if the product is poor quality or the service is poor quality. They can take action. They will take action, either want to improve the product or just eliminate them. That's it. The second one is validating the project deliverable and work meet the requirements specified by key stakeholder necessary to for final acceptance. Mean they need to make sure the product they make is following the procedure that the customer wants. That's it. Okay, next we go to the next the first point, which is in this part we will learn about 3 things, which is first is input, second is tools and technique, fourth is output. Okay, input, they have 8 points. Okay, the first one is project management plan, second is quality metrics, third is quality checklist, fourth is work performance data, fifth approve change request. Okay, the next one is deliverable. 7 is project document, and the last one is organizational process asset, that in input. Okay, in output, they have 4, which is first 7 basic quality tools, second is statistical sampling, third is inspection, fourth is approve change request review. Okay, the last one is output. They also have 8 points, which is the first one is quality control, second quality control measurement, second is validate changes, third is verify deliverable, fourth performance information, fifth changes request, sixth project management plan update, 7 is project document update, and the last one is organizational process asset update. Okay, first we go through the first point, which is in control quality input. Okay, first one we have a project management plan. Project management plan contain the quality management which is used to control quality. The quality management plan describe how quality control will be formed within the project. Okay, the second one is quality metric. Okay, quality metric is a project or product attribute, and how it will be measured. Some for some example is like quality metric include function point, mean time between failure, and mean time to repair. That's on quality metrics. And the third one is quality checklist. Okay, quality checklist is a structured list that help to verify that the work of the project, and if deliverable, fulfill a set of requirement. Okay, next we go to number 4. The point number 4 is work performance data. Okay, work performance data include plan versus actual technique performance first, second is plan versus actual schedule performance, fourth is plan versus actual cost performance. That's all in work performance data. Okay, next is approve change request. Approve change request may include modifications such as a defect repair, revised work method, and revised schedule. The timeline implementation of approved changes need to be verified. That's on approved change request. Okay, 6 we go to deliverable. Deliverable is a unique and verifiable product, result or capability that result a validate deliverable required by the project. Okay, 7 is project document. Project document may include but are not limited to agreement, quality audit report, and changes log support with corrective action plan, and that's for second. Third is training plan and assessment of effectiveness. Fourth is process documentation such as those obtained either the 7 basic quality tools or the quality management, and control tools. And the last one is organizational process asset. The organizational process asset that influence the control quality process include but are not limited to the organization quality standard and policies. Second is standard work guideline. Third is issues and defect reporting procedure and communication policies. Okay, next we go to the next point, which is a control quality tools and technique. Okay, next we go to the next point, which is a control quality tools and technique. Okay, they have 4 points in this part, which is the first one is 7 basic quality tools, second is statistical sampling, third is inspection, and fourth is approved change request review. Okay, the first one is 7 basic quality tools. Okay, what is 7 basic quality tools? They have a check sheet, second is graph, third is histogram, fourth is Pareto chart, 5 is cause and effect diagram, 6 is scatter diagram, and 7 is control chart. Okay, that's all the 7 quality tools. Okay, next is statistical sampling. Okay, statistical sampling is a sample are selected and test as defined in the quality management plan. Okay, next is inspection. Inspection is the examination of a work to determine if it conform to document standard. Okay, the result of inspection generally include measurement and may be conducted at any level. For example, the result of a single activity can be inspected, or the final product of the project can be inspected. Inspection may be called review, peer review, audit, walkthrough. In some application area, these terms have narrow specific meaning. Inspection are also used to validate defect repair. Okay, the last point is approve changes request review. Okay, what is approved changes request review? Is all approved change should be reviewed to verify that they were implemented as approved. Okay, we go through the last point in this part, which is a control quality output. Okay, they have 8 points in this part. Okay, we go to the first one, which is a quality control measurement. Okay, quality control measurement is the document result of control quality activities. They should be captured in the format that was specified through the planned quality management process. Okay, that's for quality control measurement. Second one is validate changes. Any changes or repair item are inspected and will be either accepted or rejected before notification or the decision is provided. Reject item may require rework. So if they have a lot of reject item, they need to rework to do the product back. To rework. Okay, next is third is verify deliverable. Verify deliverable are input to validate scope, which is a 5.5.1.4 for formula acceptance. Okay, so they use the verify deliverable to performing the control quality process, to performing control quality, because the goal of control quality is to determine correctness of a deliverable. So they use this method, which is a verified deliverable. Okay, fourth is a work performance information. Work performance information is the performance data collect various controlling process analyzed in context and integrated based on the relationship across area. Okay, for example, is include information about the project requirement fulfillment, such as a cost for a rejection, rework require, or the need for process adjustment. Okay, that for work performance information. Okay, we go to the fifth point, number 5, which is a change request. Change request is initiated in accordance with the defined perform integrated change control process. Okay, next is project management update. Okay, element of the project management update may be include but are not limited to. First one is a quality movement plan, and second is process improvement plan. Okay, number 7 is project document update. Project document update may be include but are not limited to quality standard, agreement, quality audit report and change log, support with a corrective action plan, training plan and assessment of effectiveness, process of documentation such as information obtained using the 7 basic quality tools or the quality management and control tools. Okay, the last one is organizational process asset update. Okay, element of this organizational process asset that may be update include but are not limited. They have 2 points, which is the first one is complete checklist. Then second is lesson learned documentation. Okay, Okay, complete checklist is when checklists are used. The complete checklist become part of the project document and organizational process as said. Okay, for lesson learned documentation, the causes of the reasoning behind the corrective action chosen, and other type of lesson learned from control are document, so they become part of the historical database for both the project and the performing organization. Okay, so we go to the conclusion. The project management team may have a working knowledge of statistical control process to evaluate data contained in the control quality output. Among other subjects, the team may found is useful to know the difference between the following pair of terms. Okay, the first one is prevention and inspection. Okay, prevention is keeping error out of the process, and the inspection is keeping error out of the hand of the customer. Okay, next is attribute sampling and variable sampling. Attribute sampling is the result either confirms or does not confirm, and variable sampling is the result of its rate on a continuous scale that measure the degree of conformity. Okay, the last one is tolerance. Tolerance and control limit, which is the tolerance is a specified range of acceptable result, and control limit is the identify the boundaries of common variation of in a statistically stable process or process performance. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.